Hello, loves, and welcome back to another episode of Master Self-Love Inside, where we explore and focus on personal development and relationships. And today I have a good one for you. We will be talking about our belief systems and how it affects our lives. There comes a moment when we have to step back and take a look at our lives. Where are we going? And where we came from? Those moments of clarity. Those moments, those uneasy, quiet, sometimes uncomfortable moments when we realize there is a difference between the life that we want and the direction our choices are taking us. Where are your choices taking you? You say you want to open a business, you started some research, but you haven't moved forward. You say you want to lose weight, you diet for 1 or 2 days, but then you go back to your old habits. Where do you want to go, and how are you going to get there? We have to take this moment and realize that we have some work to do. This moment often comes unexpectedly, and it arises some emotions in us, anxiety, and sometimes it disappoints us, and then we realize that we're fearful. We know deep down that we haven't done all that we could have done to accomplish our heart's desires, but yet we say that we want it. Procrastination is the enemy. I will tell you that. Procrastination is the enemy. Life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change, which means that when we want something different, we have to do something different. That means reading, learning, getting a mentor. The day your life changes is the day that you decide to take the wheel, become the driver instead of the passenger. You have to take control and steer your life in the right direction. And I know sometimes this is not easy, especially when you don't know where to start, or you have started and then you got stuck. But I want you to stop waiting for things to happen and start making things happen. You have to learn what you need to know to move forward. This is your life. This is your dream. Understand that this isn't about shame or regret. I don't want you to regret anything because it's a journey. It's about being honest with yourself. We have to be honest with ourselves when we want to move forward, because there are going to be bumps in the road, and we have to know how to navigate that. Every small decision, every I'll start tomorrow, and every time you choose comfort over growth, it isn't failure. This is not failure. So I don't want you to beat yourself up, because these are just signs that show you where you fell off or where you have fallen off the track. You have fallen away from your goal, and it's okay. It's okay. Everybody has those moments where they're tired out. But it does slow down the process of you reaching your goal. As long as you understand that, It slows the process down, but it's not the end if you still want to reach your destination. The good news is, although realizing this can be tough, this is the first steps towards getting back in alignment, getting back up on the horse, getting back on the bike and riding. Sometimes our belief system hold us back, and we don't recognize that what is happening to us is something deeper than we understand. It could be the way we grew up, childhood trauma. Things like that make us believe that we can't have the things that we want. You have got to decide that today is the day. And you have got to work with what you have. I know you don't have it all. I didn't have it all. Develop yourself. Work on yourself. Build your skills and make it happen. Live like you already have what you want. That has worked for me. But I have been the procrastinator, the unbeliever in myself. I have been there. And when I learned that it all stemmed from the way I grew up and the environment that I grew up and the negative people that I grew up around, the gossiping and the negative energy, coming from two parents that suffered their own battles, which the kids suffered. Me and my siblings, we suffered through other people's drama. And that affects you throughout your life unless you get therapy. I didn't get therapy. I had to find therapy the best way that I could. And that was through TV, watching Oprah, Dr. Phil. This is why I do what I do. This is why I want you to be the best version of yourself. And I want you to understand that sometimes things are bigger than what you actually see or what you actually know and realize is happening to you. Again, I want you to develop yourself, work on yourself, build your skills, get a mentor, read books, do what you have to do. I want you to live like you already have what you desire, because everything you desire is already within your reach, because it's in here. It's just waiting for you to claim it. It is in here. The power is inside of you. Reach for it. If you have any kind of pain that you haven't faced, I want you to turn your pain into power. Believe and act accordingly. Act as if everything already works out for you. Because when you think back on your life, it really does. Look back from where you came from and look where you are now. Things always work out for you because God takes care of his children. Close your eyes for a minute. And I want you to take a moment and picture your life. What do you see? Do you see abundance? Do you see good health? Do you see success? What do you envision? These are all expressions of one fundamental truth. What you are seeing is everything is working out for you in that vision, right? Everything is working out when you imagine it. Now I want you to consider your current reality. No matter how it looks, what you see is nothing more than a reflection of your past beliefs. It is not fixed, nor is it final. Everything you experience today was once created by your thoughts, created by your feelings, and created by your beliefs. And now it's time to change that. You have to realize this. This means that at any moment, you have the power to change just by shifting your inner thoughts. You have the power to change that. Nobody can do it for you. You have the pen in your hand. Write your own story and live as though everything works out for you, because it does. It does. Like I said, look back on your life. The key is belief. Belief shapes our reality. Whatever you believe in, you're bringing it to life. Start by knowing that your outer world reflects your inner world. What you feel and think about consistently will eventually manifest into your life. So start thinking more positively. That image that you saw in your head, live it like it's happening. You are constantly creating your life. So let's focus on positivity and reaching for the stars. Live life full and die empty, as Les Brown would say. Forcing yourself to get things done is also a journey of self-discovery. You learn about yourself, you learn about your strengths and how strong you are. You confront your fears and you face some truths that you may have been avoiding. It is so hard for some people to face their flaws. And I will never understand that, because when you face your flaws, you get to grow and learn and work on them. You get to fix yourself, because none of us are perfect. This process draws you nearer to your true self. Getting real with yourself and who you are, it's like an aha moment. That moment when you realize that I am this way and I can do better. And I have to believe in myself. You start to see that you are capable of more than you thought you were. You are capable and you have greatness inside of you. Awaken it. You build your resistance by pushing through mental and emotional resistance. I know I had this struggle myself, and sometimes I still go through this. Sometimes it's tough. It's tough. I get it. But don't sit on your dreams. Me sitting here to practice, I had to fight myself sometimes because I didn't like hearing my voice. Being on camera was annoying. Having to fix everything and do everything myself. Not having people around me that believed in my dream. Some people don't even have a dream. I had to learn to edit my own videos, so I understand. I understand the lack of self-belief. I understand. And I want you to understand that it's okay. I have even procrastinated some. But procrastination is not a place that I visit for too long. I don't stay there for too long because I know that in order for me to get ahead, that I had to do some things. I had to go to school. When I wanted to learn how to do hair, I had to go back to school. It was a trade school, but I had to go back to school. I had to practice. I had to learn. I had to get it done. So procrastination is the enemy. When you set a standard for yourself and believe in yourself, others take notice. You help more people than you realize. When people, your family, your friends, your co-workers, even strangers, since we are in the time of social media, when they see how relentless you are and that you're not going to let anything stand in your way and that you accomplish what you set out to do, it inspires them to believe that they can overcome their own struggles. Your actions serve as a guiding light. You would not believe how many people you help. I couldn't believe when people was coming to me telling me how I helped them. You can do this. You got this. All right? Believe in yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is it. And I pray that this message resonated with you and inspires you to move forward with confidence. Because remember, confidence is power. Confidence is power. Don't you forget that, all right? And also, don't forget to check out my uplifting, empowering t-shirts, hoodies, and other merchandise in my Shopify store. Your support means the world to me. The link to my store is msliempower.shopify.com, and I will put the link in the description. Until the next time we meet, my dogs are starting to act up, so it's time for me to go. Until the next time we meet, get to know yourself better. Accept yourself and love yourself. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. See you on the next episode.